Oricorio is actually the most banned Pokemon in competitive history, with 16 bans just in Generation 9, and every one of its forms has been banned at least once. What's interesting is that back in Gen 7 it was ranked at the bottom, but now in Gen 9 it's been terrorizing most of the lower tiers. In this video I'll explain why it kept getting banned repeatedly and show you every ban that occurred. First we have to ask what makes Oricorio so oppressive that it got banned so many times, especially compared to its Gen 7 version. Well, in Gen 9, Oricorio got a major buff with the addition of the move Quiver Dance. This move raises the user's speed, special attack and special defense by one stage each. The most famous user of Quiver Dance is Volcarona, which shows how game changing the move can be, even with mediocre typing and a limited move pool. Now Quiver Dance alone isn't enough to make Oricorio a threat in the OU tier. Its stats are significantly below average compared to OU Pokémon, but it's enough to make it a menace in the lower tiers. With just one Quiver Dance it can outspeed most of the metagame and hit hard with boosted step moves like Hurricane, Air Slash or its signature move Revelation Dance. Revelation Dance is especially interesting because its type changes depending on Oricorio's form. For example, Oricorio Pom Pom is electric flying, so Revelation Dance becomes electric type. On top of that, Revelation Dance interacts uniquely with Terrestrialization, as its type will change based on Oricorio's Terra type. This means Oricorio can benefit from its new typing without using up a move slot for Terra Blast. Blast move slot is often used for utility moves like Roost, Taunt or Substitute. This flexibility makes Oricorio very customizable, letting it adapt its playstyle and handpick its counterplay, which makes it a real headache to face. It can also tailor its EV spread, going for all-out offense or more bulk. While some defensive sets using Divok and Roost exist, they're not what made Oricorio ban-worthy. We also have to mention Oricorio's signature ability Dancer. This ability lets it copy any dance move used by the opponent. It's niche, but it lets Oricorio outpace other setup sweepers, especially other Quiver Dance users, by stacking boosts faster. Oricorio's gameplay is pretty straightforward. You use Quiver Dance, maybe throw in a utility move if you're feeling daring, and you use Terrestrialization to sweep. Sounds familiar, right? I know one Pokemon that did the same thing. For the visual on screen, which shows every time an Oricorio form got banned. The only one missing is the most recent ban of Oricorio Electric from the RU tier, which happened on May 17th. While the specific sets on each Oricorio form aren't that different, their typing makes a huge difference in how viable they are, which is clear when you look at these banned stats. Oricorio Pom Pom is the best of the four. Its electric flying typing is not only strong defensively, but also great offensively, a combination that has defined Zapdos since it has existed. It's only weak to rock and ice, and it has an immunity to paralysis that makes it flexible enough to run both offensive and bulky sets reliably. Electric flying is already hard to wall, but once you add a Terra Ground or Terra Water on top, it becomes near impossible to stop. Oricorio Sensu has a weaker defensive typing, but arguably an even better offensive one. This form tends to run more offensive sets and uses Terra Fighting to break through dark and normal type Pokemon. Oricorio Pow I don't know. Oricorio Pow, on the other hand, has a much worse typing. Psychic is easier to check offensively by steel types, for example, and defensively it has more weaknesses. Sure, you can still use Terra Ground or Terra Fighting to patch those weaknesses up, but since Terrestrialization is a limited resource, you usually prefer a Pokemon that doesn't rely on Terra, in case you want to reserve it for something else. The same goes for the base Oricorio. Its fire flying typing is better than Pow's, but it still comes with some big weaknesses, namely to rock, water and electric. Like the others, it often relies on Terra Ground or Terra Fighting to handle those threats. And there you have it. This is why Oricorio got banned 16 times across all tiers. Let me know in the comments what you think about these bans. If you made it this far, make sure to like the video and subscribe if you're new to the channel. If you want to support the channel even more, you can become a member for as little as $1 and you will see your name on the end screen. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.